manifest destiny. It's the belief that we, the United States of America, have been told by God Himself to travel out west into the vast unknown where there's absolutely no one there and conquer everything. Just take over everything. In fact, He gave me a map and He put it in a place that I get a lot of my information from. So here you go. Here's the map. Here's the United States of America. Okay, right here. And over here in the West, well, jigolly, we don't know what's there, right? There could be savages, perhaps some gold, maybe even big booty Latinas. I guess we'll just find out when we get there. So I know what you're going to be saying. Haven't millions of indigenous people been living there for thousands of years, tens of thousands of years, possibly? Are they going to be happy? No, they're not. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to offer them treaties, okay? We're going to say, you stay there and we'll leave you alone, okay? And we're going to break those treaties constantly. And when they're like, hey, we signed a contract, we're going to say, well, that sounds like war to me. We're going to go and battle them. And sometimes we'll lose and embarrass ourselves. But don't worry. In the end, we will suppress those people. We will genocide those people. And then we'll make a holiday. Let's call it Thanksgiving. That celebrates our unity. And I know what else you're going to be saying. Well, they weren't the only ones there, right? I mean, Latinos, Mexico had conquered California and Texas, Nevada, Arizona. New Mexico is called New Mexico because Mexico was there first. They've been there for centuries even, right? And they weren't nearly as mean to the indigenous folks there. So are we going to conquer them? Well, don't worry about that. We actually just went to war because all our slave owners, they tried to go into Texas, which was owned by Mexico. And when Mexico said, no slaves, we got rid of that. Hombre, amigo, we said, well, sounds like we got to go to war with you. So we went to war. We beat them after they just got out of a war. Used really underhanded, dirty tactics to do it. You're welcome. Thank God. And then we beat them. And we said, hey, now that we beat you, we're just going to take over everything above this line. California, it's ours now. And you might be saying, well, haven't people been living there for generations? I mean, what do they think about this? That don't matter. No, we're going to get there. We're going to be hella racist and do all sorts of really messed up things. And when they try to rise up and say, this isn't right, we're going to say, God told us to. And we're like, that doesn't make any sense. Where's your proof? Where's your actual solid foundation evidence? We're just going to put a bullet in their head because ain't nobody nothing they can do now. Anyways, there you have it. That's manifest destiny. Isn't that great? Isn't it wonderful when God tells you and nobody else that you are destined for something great and nobody else is? And if anybody else gets in your way, well, gee golly, thank goodness we got that Second Amendment to start putting down savages. Have a magical day, everyone.